Well, I can't think of a nicer way to begin this part of the meeting than to have Nancy and Michael here with us and to really give such a great gift that means so much from their congregation to the Council of Churches, and certainly it will mean a great deal in the Co-op Center this year and 3 years to come. So we really thank you very, very much. Our prayers and best wishes to everybody that was involved in that decision. So thank you. We have decided this year, of course, to have our annual client recognition event within the Board of Directors meeting, which I'm thinking is a brilliant move on Brian's part. And so I'm so happy that we could continue to present what I think is kind of beats the odds. You know, you've heard certainly the news that's in the front page of the papers these past weeks has not been good. There are certainly difficult decisions that will be made, and there will be people who have broken laws who need to be punished for that. We are mindful in Co-op Center, of course, that everybody that comes through our doors is there share something in common. There's a reason. We are also mindful that they are all people that come through our doors, and that we are there basically to be that first stop. And maybe in baseball analogy, which is also in the news these days, we're kind of like the backstop. We're the first place people come to kind of get moving forward in the Bridgeport community so that they can get the additional help that they need, the resources that are available to them, so that they can move forward in their goals. Because everybody that I've met in the 21 years that I've been at Co-op Center is not interested in going backwards. They're interested in going forward. And we are there as best as we can be to provide that forward push, that nudge, that gentle shove in the direction that will help them succeed and become people just like everybody else. Those people at the grocery store, the people at the gas station, the people that just don't look any different from anybody else, and that's exactly what they are. So the Co-op Center's recognition event really kind of tries to highlight, in a sense, those people that have beat the odds, people who are not the people who are recidivating, people who are not going back to jail second, third, fourth time, the people that are made that strong decision and change in their lives and are going forward with all of their hopes and dreams that everybody else has. And as much as we can be of assistance to them in that, then we're doing our job at Co-op Center. So I'm very, very grateful again for the support of all of the board, and certainly the lead team, the staff at the Council of Churches, all of our community partners who continue to increase and who really become part of that no wrong door that we're trying to build in Bridgeport. Every agency that works on re-entry in Bridgeport is working together and working together well to really help people understand that if you come to us, it's not like we own you or you have to stick with us. There are many, many other agencies, and we're all working cooperatively to make sure that you get the services that you need throughout the city. And I think that's been a real sea change in the last 3 years, and I'm very, very happy that we could be a part of it right at the beginning when the Bridgeport Reentry Collaborative started. So, of course, our job as the Council of Churches, takes a little bit different perspective. I think and I'll be very brief in my sermonette here, that we all understand, hopefully, as a Council of Churches, that because of the fact that we are following someone who was in a way, the greatest lawbreaker of all time, Jesus Christ, who broke the law that was prevalent and certainly in vogue at the time, of the Roman occupation, that when you were crucified, you were supposed to stay dead. And by breaking that law, Jesus gave us all a second chance. So I think, that really kind of compels us, in a sense, to understand the importance of second chances, both for ourselves, as Carl asked us to do at the beginning of the meeting, and also the second chances that Nancy and Michael also talked about, and the second chances that are represented here today in the clients that we are going to honor. So I am going to ask, well, I think what I'll do is because I had asked some people to be here to present some of these awards, and they're not here yet. All is here? Hey, how are you? Okay. What I think I'll do then is I will present one of the awards for somebody that I know is here. And that first person, you had on your tables, there are programs, and I believe Brian also had sent out the bios of clients, the clients that are being recognized. Like this? Yep. I'll give you 45 seconds to read through those. Fill some time. That are others that are over there. Everybody needs a copy. Okay. So we won't read those bios because that information is before you, but what I'm going to do is ask Melody Marola maybe to come up first and present an award to Sam Robles, and there's a special connection there, which Melody will tell you about. And then we'll give Sam a few minutes to come up and say what he wants to say. So thank you. Melody.
Well, it's my pleasure to speak on Sam's behalf. We've known each other just a few months, but have a strong affection for one another. He came into our community supper program, and that's a group of people who vary from week to week, lots of personalities, lots of ages, lots of backgrounds, rural, suburban, urban, and fit right in. I know the first week I stood with him as we chopped many things. But the second week was an exciting week. We were making tacos and Spanish rice. And I said to Sam, but it's not like any Spanish rice you've ever been served, because it's a very Americanized kind of thing. But Sam became part of that community, the kind of person that sees what has to happen and goes ahead and does it. So many folks just kind of hang back and wait for an instruction, but Sam became in tune with how a supper runs and what needs to happen, and always kind of having that eye out and fit in, just doing those jobs that need to be done very quietly. We would spend time together talking a bit about the ministry at Golden Hill, of which I'm enthusiastic, and Sam's dreams about the ministries of which he hopes to be a part. So I am strong affection for Sam, and I'm happy to introduce him. And anytime you look at a Golden Hill website and community supper, you will see Sam in part of the serving crew. So, Sam?
Get away from the door as a background.
1, 2, 3.
How's everybody doing today? Good. Well, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. It's an honor to be in the presence of people that are actually doing something to help other people. And I happen to be one of them. And first of all, I want to thank God for my salvation and being here today. At one time I was lost in the streets of Bridgeport. When I mean lost, when I say lost, I mean that I had no direction. I was walking in life without purpose. I had no sense of direction. I was just basically living aimlessly. But when I got to know who God was and I accepted Him in my heart, my life totally changed. And I'm here, and I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank even, I see Nori's here from Maple Street. I want to thank everybody that helped me to get where I am today. Today, I'm actually a full-time student at Housatonic. I'm going full-time. I'm going for human resources. I'm still not decided what I'm going to do for my major. But I just thank God for everything. I thank God for being here. I thank God for all the support, co-op. I thank God for my family that were always supportive of me, my mother, my father, Jesus, my mother, Maria. They were always there for me 100%. I thank co-op for helping me with all the little small things, as simple things like for bus fare when I got out of prison. Helping me to get in Housatonic by helping me with the finances for my shops. Little things like that people might overlook, but I can help someone to get, to a different place in their life. So I want to thank God for everything. Again, He's the one. He's the only reason why I'm here. And I want to give my Lord and Savior all the glory. He deserves all the glory and honor. And I'm just here. I'm moving forward. And with that,
Thank you, Sam. The next awardee is Michelle Mucha, and I'm going to ask our case manager, Paula Moody, to come on out and present this award to her.
Hello, everyone. When I think of Michelle, I think of just persevering no matter what. She came up with a plan. She had it in her mind that she didn't want to go back to what it was that she was doing. That's the first and foremost thing. Second, one of the things about Michelle is even if you didn't tell her, she always had questions. She would constantly call, I need help with this, I need help with that. And she's like a model client. We really, really appreciate her. We're so happy that she persevered. She's working temporarily. She worked temporarily in the beginning at Jamco, and now she's permanent. And so we're very, very happy. But it's all about becoming self-sufficient, thriving, and thriving towards your goals. We're really, really happy for her. And she's definitely a model. So we just want her to come up and say a few words. We're very proud.
Speak to the microphone in the middle. Can you get a shot of if you're here?
I wrote down what I had to say. It's a lot easier because I talk a lot. Co-op helped me out in a different way. Like I said, I thought about it a lot and I wrote it down. So what I wrote is that I'd like to thank Co-op for everything they've done for me. They've shown me a second chance and helped me realize not to be ashamed to ask for help, which is one of the hardest things for me. They've helped me grow not only as a person, but as a mother as well, teaching me not to quit when life gets hard. I used to be my own worst enemy, but today I like the person I am and the path it's taking me. Just from the help you guys have given me, I know I can do anything and have a great future for myself and my family. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart.